We have a doozy for y'all today. I hope you guys can hear me. Maybe there's an echo. I don't know. Drop a comment if you guys could hear me. Okay, I got story time for you guys, but let me go get. Hold up. Yeah, 420 live stream. Well, I'm out on the East Coast, but it is 420 there. Hold on. Let me go get my book. I have story time for you guys. Grab some tea. Grab a beverage. Kick your feet up. I have a good story time for you guys. I hope the audio is okay. I don't know if you guys can give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay before I do a little story time with my fellow gig workers. What up, Wes? What up, Internet God? Stephen Rico, Lindsay Rowland, audio's good, homie. Thank you. So, and also Lindsay, I believe, thank you for what you sent me. I've been using them in a few videos. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. Levi, what up? Caught alive, audio's good. Okay, listen, let me go grab my book. I'm gonna read I have a story for you guys today about a DoorDash experience I had today. One moment. Let me grab my book. Okay, let's read from the book here. Okay. Oh, here's the King Tut. Okay, listen. It's King Tut, but I'm gonna read for effect. Okay, this is okay. You guys, are you guys ready? Okay, and then I'll get into the chat. It's gonna be interactive. I'm gonna read a little story for you guys, maybe 5 minutes, and then I'll stay in the chat, and I want you guys to answer the questions and tell me what you think. Okay, about the experience today. So let me open up the book here. All right. I forgot there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Okay. So, DoorDash driver tales, story time from a DoorDash driver in the wild. So today I went out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a little money. Friday's on a normal work day for me the last few weeks, but I got some errands to run. Let's make a little bit of money to pay for some of the errands, So I turned the app on and I actually got an offer, $16.50. And I was actually talking to a fellow DoorDash driver that I met in a High Point. So shout out to you if you're watching. And we're talking, I'm getting ready to leave and it goes off. I was like, oh, let me show you what I got. $16.50 stack order. Pappy's Smokehouse. Pappy's, a local joint on Lindo? No. Is it on Olive? It's on Olive. Anyways, if you're from St. Louis and you're watching this, you know Pappy's. It's a barbecue joint, really good. And the other one was, what was the other restaurant? Give me a second. Hold on. Let me look at my book from my story time. It was Pappy's and, a Euro Express, a place downtown. These places are about 1.5 miles. So anyways, I accept the order. I'm on my way. I go to the Euro place first. I'm like, yeah, it was like 7 miles, $16.50. I'm like, absolutely, I'm taking that. Feeling good as a DoorDash driver, right? So I go pick up the Euro Express, orders ready, boom, boom, boom. Another local joint, love the family in there. It's a mom, a dad, a son, they run it together. Absolutely amazing. I get to Pappy's Smokehouse. Now, this particular place is also attached to a place called Southern, which is like a chicken place. I've picked up on DoorDash from Southern before. Great place. If you're in St. Louis, Southern, Pappy's Smokehouse, they're attached together, ran by the same restaurant group, local joints. So I go and I pull up. There's like a pull up where you can pull up and like pick up the orders. Now, mind you, this isn't a Southern. This is a Pappy's Smokehouse place. This one was paying $11, so this was a bigger one. The other one was paying like $5 something, right? $5.50. This was $11. Nice size order. So man, maybe this will go up. I get there. The guy comes to my car. He's like, yeah, I'm here for a DoorDash. He goes, we don't do DoorDash. And he looked defeated, and the look of defeat on his face, because I was the 4th driver that had been there in the last like 20, 30 minutes, he said. It's like, oh, I picked up from here before, and I thought, because I knew I had been there before, but it was on Uber Eats. He goes, yeah, we're on Uber Eats, but we're not on DoorDash. They keep putting our restaurant on the app. We don't want to do business with DoorDash. Those were basically his exact words verbatim. Just like, it's a fake account. We don't want to be on DoorDash. DoorDash won't take us off the app. I'm sorry. He was very apologetic to me. I was like, oh, I get it. And I was a little upset because I'm like, damn, now I got to drop this order and call support. He goes, yeah, you can mark it in the app as closed. That's what drivers do. And, get half pay, whatever. I was like, yeah, but I asked him a couple questions. I said, Southern's on DoorDash. He goes, yeah, Southern's on there. But with our, we've had issues with DoorDash with the Pappy side. We don't want to be on DoorDash. Well, we're on Uber Eats. We don't like DoorDash. This is a manager now. His exact words, we don't like DoorDash. And I'm thinking, damn, that's horrible business practice. But we'll get into that in a minute. And so I'm, doing my thing. I had to cancel it. I go on the DoorDash app. So that's the story time. Listen, look. I go on the DoorDash app. And if you notice, because all Dashers should have the DoorDash app, hit the thumbs up for the story time if you like it. We're going to continue. But if you go into the DoorDash app as a customer, we should all have this, by the way. I was like, are they really, what's going on here? And they're clearly on the app. Look, that's it. Pappy Smokehouse. I can order something right now. Open now, closes at 6:40, 49-cent delivery fee, 38-minute delivery time, expanded range delivery, 5.3 miles, delivery, pickup, group order. Look at this. I can order. They have 2 reviews on here. Are they fake reviews? Why is a restaurant that doesn't want to be on DoorDash on the website? As a consumer, I felt bad for the customer. It was actually a gift. One of those gift recipients, so it had 2 names, like somebody was ordering for somebody else. Imagine trying to order some lunch for somebody or for yourself. You think it's coming and it never shows up because DoorDash is doing some shady business practices. Now, y'all think DoorDash pays me, and if you still do, you're a clown. I can't help you. You are an idiot. I'm coming out here today to go against. This is my stance. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. How is it even possible that either a chain, a locally owned restaurant that doesn't want to be on a DoorDash app or any app because they want food delivery, they're on Uber. How is it that DoorDash is allowed to put the menu up on their website and have consumers order and think they're getting food and all this stuff? What a waste of time, energy, money. It's despicable. Now, the reason I want to do this impromptu live is I think it's funny, but I want your guys' opinion. I'm sure many of you have had maybe a similar experience. There are places where you have to order and pay. This was not one of those. It didn't say I needed a red card because there are other places that don't even really know, but they know, and then you just order it and they're fine with it because you're like a regular customer. This was not that case. So this particular Pappy's, do they have a device? Do they need to turn it off, turn it on? He said, hey, this is like, we've been trying to get off the app. We still get Dashers coming here. Shame on you, DoorDash. Shame on you. This to me is, it's silly. It's a horrible business practice. And I know many of you are like, well, Pedro, oh my God, I can't believe you're talking negative about DoorDash. This is a waste of the customer's time, the waste of the manager's time to have a conversation with me, a waste of my fuel, a waste of my time, right? Horrible business practice. Thank you, Kevin. I'm going to get in a chat in a minute. Since you said me trolling over the months gave you at least 200 in AdSense, here's 10 more. I'm just watching today, not trolling. Kevin, thanks, man. So what do y'all think? Like, to me, if I run a restaurant, my menu should not be on a third-party delivery app without my knowledge. And if I am knowledgeable about it and I know about it and I reach out to them and say, hey, I don't want to be on the app, guys. Please take me off. And they don't, that is horrific. I think that is super shady, horrible business practice, an extension of greed. And in the video you're going to see tonight, I'm going to talk about this a little, but I'm going to talk about the email I got from DoorDash. I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Hit the thumbs up for your boy. An email I got from DoorDash on what they want me to do in my market and earn money with DoorDash by signing up restaurants. I got a really juicy one for you guys tonight. But to me, it's bad. Bad business. The fact that, and I should almost order something right now to see what it, I'm going to order it and it's not going to show up and I get a refund. Imagine it's my mom's birthday. I want to order some Pappy Smokehouse because she loves it. I order $100 worth of food for us, for the 4 of us, 5 of us. And I expect it to come, and it never shows up. And now it's delayed my mom's birthday meal. Now I got to order from another place. Now listen, first world problems, not the end of the world. But DoorDash should be ashamed. I'm going to actually at them. I want them to watch this video. And I at DoorDash several times because I want them to see certain things. I talk good about them when they're good. I talk bad about them when they're bad. I think the DoorDash Diamond program is a good thing. Y'all can hate me for that. Don't care. This business practice of having restaurants on their app and falsely giving consumers information is, in my opinion, horrible business practice. What do y'all think? I'm going to stay in the comments. I want to read some comments. That's the story time today. It's horrible to me. We had to call and threaten lawsuits to get removed from their app. What up, Skywalker? What up, Brandon? They might need to send cease and desist. It's horrible, man. I think it's really, really bad. DoorDash thinks by adding merchants to their menu that the traffic that the merchant gets. Very, very good point, Bigfoot Killer. Very good point. That they'll see that. But, you have to understand, this is a very busy place. And they like how Uber works, maybe. And maybe they just don't like the DoorDash part. Maybe it could be that they don't like the percentage that DoorDash takes. They don't like the support they get. But maybe it's better business practice with Uber Eats. And that's why they're comfortable with it. But as somebody that used to work restaurants, I should be able to control the flow of orders coming in. Imagine a busy Friday and I got a dining room. I got the phone ringing. I got my Uber Eats app. I got Grubhub, whatever. And then now I have these DoorDash orders flooding my system, these drivers coming in, flooding my parking lot, right? DoorDash should be ashamed of themselves. And I want DoorDash to see this. I mean, listen, this, to me, it is horrible business practice. You don't force the hand of, it's bad. It's really bad. I think it's really bad. But you guys got some great comments in here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a little local joint that was trying to sue Uber Eats because they refused to remove their restaurant. That has to be against the law. But clearly, these big billion-dollar companies have to know something that little guys like you and I don't know. You would think that would be against the law. Imagine that, man. Imagine. It's crazy to me. They got the whole menu, pictures. I mean, it's wild. Dasher Benz, any idea how long this joint has been trying to get DoorDash off their back? I am not sure, Dasher Benz. I don't know if that's asked to me or somebody. I don't know. But I've had other people that have told me similar things when I picked orders up. Mostly, though, it's when the red card has to be used. Okay? For example, I had lunch at a place today. Blues City Deli in St. Louis. The best sandwiches in St. Louis. If you ever come to St. Louis, Blues City Deli, that's where you want to have a sandwich. Absolutely amazing. I got a shirt from them today. Had lunch 30 minutes ago. And they're on Uber as well, but you got to go in and pay and use a black card, and they know about it, but they're not on DoorDash, not to my knowledge, right? But imagine owning a spot and you have your menu, that the menu prices might not be accurate. Menus change seasonally. The items might not be accurate. What a horrible way for a consumer. What a horrible experience somebody could have from a Pappy's or a Blue City Deli, because the greed and shady and really bad business practices by DoorDash. I'm calling them out. It's been a while since I've called DoorDash out, right? But that's horrible, man. It's really bad. Really, really bad business practices. Oops, hold up. Gig Wars official says, I would imagine that your customer might leave a negative review for the restaurant, so they take a bad review because someone stole their likeness. Yeah. Bet on Bobby. What up, Marcus? I hate to say it, but every restaurant in my market that this happened to always eventually end up on the app. It almost as if people keep coming, so may as well. You know what, Marcus? I think that's a very valid point. And at some point, and Pappy's, I don't know their financials. I know they're busy. I don't know if they're making money or not. But yeah, at some point, maybe they bend the knee and say, oh my God, these DoorDash drivers keep coming. The consumers love it. Maybe we need to partner with them. But 30% is what they're going to take. From a lot of the local places in St. Louis, the local people I've talked to, the restaurant owners and managers, 30% is what they take from that subtotal when a customer orders, right? So this order was probably $80 worth of food, right? So they're going to take 30% of that. Whew, man, deceptive business. Yeah, man, bad practices. I agree. I'm a law, Judge Dredd. What up? Is Judge Dredd in the house? What up if he is? Shout out to you. Pedro, it could be that the restaurant signed up as a contract and now they are stuck with DoorDash. Sometimes restaurants have to pay to get off a contract. Could be that. I don't know. I'm going based off what they told me. That's a good point. But I would think then they would, if they had a contract and they didn't want to be on it, they could turn the tablet off, right? They could turn it off. He was telling me, yeah, it's like fraudulent. There's a fraudulent account. We're not supposed to be on the app at all. Those were his like words to me. We're on Uber. We're not on DoorDash. So, man, I think, there are places that they want you to take pictures of the menu. You guys have seen this. I've shown this on the channel. Earn an extra $1, take a picture of the menu, right? And I think DoorDash, that's a good thing mostly because they want to get updated menu information or whatever. But there are also people that have gotten emails saying, would you like to go, like, not while you're on a delivery, go and take pictures of places and blah, blah, blah. And you'll see tonight's video. You're going to be, your eyes will be wide open tonight, right? But yeah, I think they do that because they want to see what kind of menu, the pricing. They get pictures from them. They put them on the website. Like, it's bad. I think it's bad. I think it's bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's a bad look. Jessica, how are you? Might head out there, try those sandwiches. Oh, listen, Jessica. Blues City Deli. Okay, this is about 20 minutes or so, maybe 15, 20 minutes from the place we were at on Hampton that we had that barbecue. This sandwich shop got roast beef, Italian beef, all kinds of great sandwiches. I mean, they have like a little pizza joint that's connected. You can get pizza, but the sandwiches are amazing. Hospitality, customer service is great. Very busy. Line moves quick. It's really, really, really good. I had a roast beef, Provel cheese, bacon, lettuce, onion, tomato, extra mayo sandwich today. And it's on this like sesame fresh bread. Woo. Anyways, I'll get sidetracked. Yes, right here, Blues City Deli in St. Louis, right there. I'm gonna wear this in my next video. Shout out to them. I don't have any affiliation with them. I just repping a good place in St. Louis to eat. So I just think it's bad. I think Blondie Aussie says, so I wonder if it's the same thing with all the ghost restaurants. Thrilled cheese, aka. No, the ghost restaurants are different. I think those places know that, well, you know what? I don't know. It could be DoorDash giving it a different name, but in some cases, I think it's not. But there's a lot of those. Hannibal, what up? Extra mayo, yuck. Oh, listen, he was waiting for me to say something stupid. He could come in here and clown me. It was fantastic. You people and your man. Listen, let's give a thumbs down in the chat for Hannibal because he doesn't like mayonnaise. He's a hater. Forgot the name of the place we went to. We went to Salt and Smoke, Jessica. Salt and Smoke. Another local joint. There's about 3 or 4 places here that 3 or 4 Salt and Smokes. We went to Salt and Smoke. Listen, wonder why Olive Garden stays off the apps. Pasta perfect for delivery. Ooh, I wonder why too. But Juice, I think what we have to understand is some businesses don't want to. There's a lot of cost and time and energy it takes to be on a third delivery party app. Your margins in restaurants are really paper thin. So in a chain restaurant like that, it might be 15, 20% that DoorDash is going to demand. But now you have to up your to-go packaging, your online presence. You got to maybe hire additional staff to facilitate the third-party deliveries. Some restaurants just they don't see it that it's cost effective, right? And some might, but I think it's shady, man. DoorDash, you should be ashamed of yourself for putting a restaurant on an app that either you're not partnered with or doesn't want to be on there. Horrible business practice. I'm calling you out. Somebody send this to DoorDash, share the content, put it on Facebook, Reddit. I don't care. This is my face, Pedro DoorDash Santiago, calling DoorDash out. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. That's not how you run an operation. Now, DoorDash does a lot of other things crazy. They do things well. Okay, but I'm going to hate on them today for about 30 minutes to an hour because I think this is stupid. They wasted my time. They wasted customers' time. They wasted the restaurant manager's time. He was busy. It's dumb. Dumb. So, and I know many of you guys have had similar experiences in your market. I've seen some of the comments, right? So I just think it's silly, man. I grabbed some soup from Olive Garden the other day, and they gave me a big ass dipper for this. Everyone knows he's Jesus Pedro at DoorDash. Yeah. Ghost restaurants are on purpose, yeah. Juice, I think ghost restaurants for me is like they put a fancy name to like an IHOP or a Hooters or a what do you call it? Chuck E. Cheese called Pascal's Pizza, right? They do that to fool the customer. They think they're ordering from like a local joint or like a special place when it's like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. You know Chuck E. Cheese is on DoorDash. Did you guys know that? And it's called Pascal's Pizza. Pascal is like the pizza man, the character. Yeah, it's once again that's like just being silly, right, to take advantage. But for me, DoorDash putting places on the app that don't belong, it's bad business, man. It's bad. It's really bad. But they also know what they're doing. They don't care. They want all the publicity. They want all the money. They're super greedy. It is what it is. I just think it's bad. They wasted my time, so I was like, this is silly, man. The customer is like texting me in the app and like, what's going on? It was bad. Pasquale's was made by the restaurant. Not every customer complains of delivery service. Some call the restaurant directly. Imagine trying to figure that out when you don't even know you're being offered for it. Yeah, good point. Blues fan, what up? Beautiful day. All I'm told, Wendy's was open on Telegraph in the former Jack in the Box. Wonder how that's gonna. Ooh, really? Interesting. When the Wendy's opens up in St. Louis, they usually do pretty well. I love DoorDash. Judge, I know you do. Listen, man, devil's advocate, says Leonard. Let's read this. As much as we want to believe locals, if your restaurant that is owned by same and connected, hard to think both aren't, and as we get busy, maybe they haven't really called to get off. Leonard, that could be true. But based on the conversation I had with this guy, he seemed very genuine, and I can see the frustration in his eyes, like, oh my God, like another DoorDash driver coming, we're not supposed to be on this app. But that is a good point. That is a really good point. Let me see here. Oh, what happened to my phone? It went sideways. It's still good though. It's still all good though, Pedro. At the end of the day, we do what we have to for our families. That's true. Not sure where that comment came from, but you're absolutely right. Chili has Just Wings. Yeah, there's so many of them. DoorDash has been dead this week, but Instacart has been carrying me this week. Love your videos, Pedro. Thank you. Garcia. Lindsay says, anybody having to get signatures from customers on Shop and Pays? Lindsay, I've got signatures for customers on regular deliveries and Shop and Pays. I got out of DoorDash. I get orders 350 to 250. I am sparking and I am loving it. Love that for you, Crypto Plumber. Yes, Chili's. Yeah. So that's listen, I wanted to share that with y'all. I think it's funny, but I think it's stupid. I think it is silly because clearly Pappy's Smokehouse wants to do delivery and offer that to their consumers, but they do it through Uber, right? DoorDash shouldn't be putting their little greedy hands in the pot. It's dumb. So I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek, okay? I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into tonight's video. I'm going to pull up something that I haven't recorded even yet. I'm going to record it here soon, right? And I'm going to show you something that I got from DoorDash this week. I'm going to give all y'all a sneak peek, but before I do it, I want you to hit the thumbs up because you guys are getting first dibs. You guys ready? Let me show you something here. Okay, let's see. And this is like, I'm gonna do it. I need to say this first. I'm going to do what they're asking me or what they're offering because I like money. So call me whatever you want in the comments. Don't care. But I also want to show you guys that perspective and see how it works because maybe you can take advantage of this in your market. And these apps are just about opportunities. We all need opportunities. Times are tough, right? Okay, check this out. I'm gonna read it, then I'll show it. Try our new Dasher restaurant referral program. Now, some of you might have gotten this email, but some of you didn't, I'm sure of it. Earn $50 for each successful referral to DoorDash. Do you guys see that? That's what I'm reading. It's an email I got maybe 3 or 4 days ago. Hi, Pedro. So that's to me. They know I'm a Dasher, right? We're piloting a Dasher restaurant referral program where Dashers have the opportunity to refer new restaurants to our platform in exchange for compensation. You are among a select group of Dashers chosen to participate in this program. That's all I'm going to read for you now. I want you to watch the video tonight. Who else got that email? Let me just stay. I'm going to shut my mouth up. I want to read the comments. It's all about the money. Get that guap. Yes, Jessica. I'm all up. Listen, I got a baby girl I need to send to a really good school. I want to give her the best opportunities in the world. So I am about trying to make some money. I would do that, but 50 seems really low. Well, watch tonight's video. No email. Is there anybody sneak peek? I hope it's a juice. Listen, I'm not doing that. Has anybody gotten this email? Let me know. I got that email today, says James. Anybody else? I think I saw that not 100 though, okay? Damn, $50, LOL. Spark offers 15 grand plus 5,000 a year. They stay on the platform. What are you talking about, Easy Raider? Send me that email where they're offering 15 grand. Gig Wars Official says, I received the email, not interested in doing it. I didn't even open it. I'm way too busy doing my own thing. DoorDash needs to do their own marketing. True, but this is an easy way for them to filter their labor to us and pay us because we're already in the restaurants. Now, we would have to go to restaurants that aren't on DoorDash. So you'd have to do some market research. Are there some local? I already know some that aren't. So for me, it would be easy. I can make a video, show you how the process is. Maybe you can make a few $100s. I don't know. But you make a good point. Checking, says Daphne. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. 50 ain't nothing compared to what they're going to. That's true. They need to double, triple that. And I don't know how difficult it's going to be to try to do that. But yeah. But think about it like this. Let me play devil's advocate. LOL, I got to check my emails. Yeah, my DoorDash email got right to the spam. Love you, man. Andrew, what up? No email, but my market is always months behind it. Yeah, so they're apply testing. But think about this. $50. Let's say it takes you an hour to do that. So you go, you talk to a place, you give that business person, I don't know, a link, or you tell them to check a website out, whatever. I haven't done it yet. But let's imagine it's a 15 to 20 minute conversation. Then you have to send something to DoorDash. So let's just say it takes you 1 hour. We're going to be generous with the time, right? You just made $50 an hour, okay? So when we talk about leveling up, taking advantage of opportunities, other ways to make money, a lot of you guys saying you can't make money, it sucks. It's oversaturation, summer slowdowns coming. Take advantage of opportunities. So if I told you, hey, I want you to do something, it's going to take you 1 hour and I'm going to give you $50, I would imagine most of you would do that, right? I would imagine most of you would do that. I don't think any of us are consistently making $50 an hour in the gig economy. There are hours you will, but that's not consistent, okay? So just let me play devil's advocate in that way. Big J, what up? I did, says Leonard. There's nothing wrong with recommended restaurants that will just give you more orders. Kevin, that's my next point was, yeah, that will give you more opportunities. So there's a place on Graboy, steak something, a steak, fish, chicken, blah, blah. They're on DoorDash, but let's say they weren't. Right? And most good business people, if you open a restaurant, you're going to know about DoorDash. DoorDash is going to send you marketing things because DoorDash understands what's going on, what's opening up, right? But imagine let's say they don't know or they didn't want to do it. I can go in there. I'm pretty decent with my words and whatever. I could strike up a conversation with somebody. I used to work in restaurants, so I can relate to these guys and girls and owners and all that. So yeah, I mean, that would be good business for me in my market because now I'm adding another option that DoorDash can send me orders to. So listen, I respect anybody that doesn't want to do it, but I don't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with DoorDash putting restaurants on the app without their knowledge. That to me is absolutely absurd. It'll probably take longer than an hour to convince someone who isn't ready on. I don't think so, Dasher Benz, at all. I think 10 to 15 minute conversation is like, it really doesn't even need to be that. It could be you just passing along the information. You walk in, you pass along the info. So I don't think it would take longer than an hour at all. I disagree with that. I'll still have to try Lily's maybe this summer. Lily's is good. Hold up, Lily's. Is that the place on South Grand? I think that's what you're talking about. Pedro, start with Domino's. Ooh, if I got Domino's, if I were to get Domino's for DoorDash, let's have a little fun here, okay? I don't want $50. If I were to get Domino's, I want $1 million check. DoorDash would have to sign me $1 million check for Domino's. Yeah, not $50. But the person who makes that decision would have to be there. Bet on Bobby. Good point. But most of the time when you're dealing with a local joint, they're there, or the husband and wife is there, or a kid, or a mom. So typically the person that owns or is operating that or making the decisions is going to be in that building. More laundry service companies? What up, Rhonda? Ooh. Yeah, see, we have to open our mind. We're not just talking restaurants. There are a lot of places that can have an item, a good or service that could be on the DoorDash app. Good point. I didn't even think about that when I was thinking about it. Got me in my email looking now 100%. Patrick, listen, life is about opportunities. Go get your money. Take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you. LOL. Lemon pepper, shout out to Sensei. Ooh, yes, I love lemon pepper wings. Those are my favorite wings. No, Pedro, Jessica lives near me. Oh, she asked. Got it. I work in San Francisco since 2015. Everybody is top dasher now with high AR. Honeymoon is over on DoorDash. Amar, you're right. Exactly what I thought might happen months and months and months ago, 9 months ago. I thought if everybody's a top dasher, then nobody's a top dasher. Another reason we're seeing some saturation issues. Another reason some dashers are saying they're seeing opportunities less, because with these implementation of these programs, if you got a lot of dashers at 70% or more, you got more fishermen in the lake and the pond, but we're all going after the same fish. Whereas 6 months ago, we had 10 fishermen there. Now there's 20. You're going to make less money. The people who sign people up to get those little tabs you carry in your keys, you make thousands of dollars. Okay. Rodeo, what up, Steve? I gotta see, is that like a robotic? Is that a robotic arm? That's funny because you hate robotics. But I think you're kind of I think the irony there is hilarious. No. Yes, Judge Dre. I'm still waiting on that screenshot, bro. Red, thanks for holding them accountable. Appreciate that. I'm ready to make a video, Judge. Send me the screenshot. I'm waiting. Pedro should have come out with us and Flex maybe one day. LOL. Yeah, I'm definitely making it to the East Coast. Probably sooner. I don't know if Hannibal's still in here, but I'm definitely going out to go check out my boy Hannibal. I might take the family there. Next week I'll be in Chicago seeing my grandmother. We'll be there next Friday through Sunday. Really looking forward to that trip. But I'm definitely going to the East Coast at some point this summer, probably for a weekend. That 175 is capped. Well, I heard other people telling me there was more than one person saying they saw 175. And what we're referencing is some markets, the base pay starts at $2. Mine starts at $2.25. The lowest I would see is $2.25 on a stack. The lowest I see is $2. But I've never seen a 175. But in some markets, the base pay starts at $2. So when they offer you a stack, if there's no tip or no peak pay, it might be 175 because they take a quarter away. We all know that, right? Real talk, how long does it take for the rookie dashers to fall off? Ooh, I think it depends. I think Juice, for me, my opinion, without having the actual analytics and data, I say a lot of dashers, you might do it a few weeks and get frustrated, and that's it. Couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. Mel C, listen, love it. Anytime I see Mel C in here, I have to smile. Mel C's been rocking with me since literally the first week I've had this channel. And every time she comes in and says hello, it completely makes my day. Thank you for coming in, Mel C. I love when the OGs come in here because they've been rocking with me for the longest. Love it. Thank you. Our base pay is $250. Okay, yeah, mine's $225. Lowest I've seen is $2, and then they're starting that on singular orders. Okay, rookies typically last about 3 weeks. Okay, yeah, that's what I think as well. And I'm sure there's information out there that would probably back that up. Lowest pay I've ever seen is $4. Wow, Rhonda, what market are you in? What market are you in? Are you going to DoorDash in Chicago? No, I will not. I'll turn the app on, but I'm not DoorDashing. I'll turn it on just to see what it looks like. Daphne says $275. Judge says, I got a shitload of $2 orders that night. Also, what was funny is that they made me scan my face. Yeah, I've seen that as well, Judge. I've had that about almost 2 months ago. I saw that. But yeah, as soon as you get $1.75, please send it to me. They fall off after that honeymoon phase. Yeah, minus $225. Yeah, hit the like, y'all. What is a little heart I see on the edge? You could tap it and put a heart. Is that a new thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. I feel like that's like similar like Instagram or Facebook. I don't know. What is that? Lowest offer I've seen in California is $450. What? The lowest you've ever seen is $450? Dasher Big Andy, what up? We're talking about DoorDash having restaurants on their app that the restaurant is aware of or unaware of, and they do not want to be on the app, but you go to DoorDash's website and they're there and the consumer can order and the consumer will not get the food. Horrible business practice by DoorDash. I'm calling you out. Share this content with DoorDash. Put it on a Facebook, put it on a Reddit if you're in any of that stuff. I want DoorDash to see this video. I want them to see the guy that uses DoorDash as a middle name on YouTube. Somebody that's been very positive the last few months and has been having your back, DoorDash, talking about trying to help these drivers, letting them know what's really going on. I'm calling you out right now. I don't like it. I know you don't care, okay? But shady business practices you guys can do and you should do better than that. As a marketplace leader in the third-party delivery space, you should not have restaurants on the app that don't want to be on the app. Shame on you, Tony. Red, thank you. Shout out, lemon pepper wings, extra season. Oh, yes. I've never had them with the lemon wedges, though. I love lemon pepper wings. I'll do lemon pepper wings in my air fryer, extra crispy. And sometimes I'll add in a little hot sauce, too. I love lemon pepper. Extra seasoning all day. All day. Every Sunday when I would be watching football games or whatever, I'm wings all day long. Thanks for the 10. They called emojis though, man. Oh, I am old. You're right. But what does it do if you give I don't understand it. It's just weird. Who's this Pedro guy? What up, Jonathan? What up? Listen, bro. Who's this Pedro guy? I eat steaks with hot sauce for dinner every night. Ooh, yes. You got to have hot sauce on steak. Hot sauce goes on steak, oysters. Hot sauce goes on fish, chicken, potato chips. You ever take listen, I'm a foodie. You ever take a plain bag of Lay's potato chips? Open the bag up, hot sauce, shake that bag up. Best kind of chips around. Pedro, lemon wedges, game changer. Ooh, I'm going to try it. Next time I have wings, I'm going to do that. Hey, Pedro, I guess you never took that offer from DoorDash about putting out content that wouldn't give them a bad name. Thanks for sticking with. Listen, I know some of y'all think DoorDash is paying me. I don't care. I'm going to say that for the 2 millionth time. DoorDash is not paying me. I'm not on the content creator program. I just show you my experience. If I have a good day, I'm going to talk positive about them. If it's bad, if I see something stupid, I call them out. If it's good, it's good. The Diamond program is working well for me. Say what you want. That's my market. That's my experience. Also, I'm kind of done complaining about the orders I get because, hey, it is what it is. It's a third-party ad. It's an opportunity. But I'm standing up for my local businesses. DoorDash, you should not put restaurants on an app without the restaurant backing, without having a partnership. Okay? That'd be like owning you have a business and you're like talking about another business and you're sending them referrals and all this and you're flooding and they don't want it. It doesn't make any, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Lay's and Tabasco with lemon lime. Ooh, yes. Never had the lemon lime. Ooh, squeezing a lemon there would be pretty good. Yeah, the lemon wedges. Okay, I'm a lemon guy. I do lemon wedges with all my seafood usually, but Hannibal oysters with extra mayo. Oh, no. Oysters with mayo? Get out of here. I like oysters, though. I like oysters Rockefeller, where they put the spinach, the cream spinach, the cheese, and they kind of broil it. So it's a hot oyster. It's great. It's so good. But I do raw oysters as well. Tabasco, a little bit of cocktail sauce. I mean, I love it. A little lemon wedge. Woo, really good. If I go to a nice seafood place, I usually get oysters, like 6 to 12 of them, depending on the price. Sometimes they can be pretty pricey. Especially in St. Louis because I got to travel a long distance. Let the haters think what they want. Misery loves company. Facts. Red, you already know, man. I don't even listen or watch so many people anymore. And I feel so much more at peace. You know what I'm talking about. Hannibal says, oyster. Listen, you couldn't pay me enough to put mayo on an oyster, but I know Hannibal would definitely not do that. But I told Hannibal next time we're together, I'm getting him a sandwich and I'm gonna put mayonnaise on it, and he's gonna eat that shit. I love raw chicken. Ooh, what do you get out of here with that? So, I don't know about no oysters. You're not wrong. But I've definitely eaten oysters here a few times. But if I go to places like, Florida, North Carolina, I've had oysters in Chicago, but that's all Midwest as well. But yeah, you're right about that. So once again, shout out to my local businesses. Shout out to the Blues City Deli, best sandwich shop in St. Louis. Some would say it's Mama's Deli. That's trash in my opinion. This place is amazing. Cold sandwich, hot sandwich, all kinds of good. I mean, beautiful potato salad, homemade. Love it. Good place. Capone, which says raw chicken juices with a dab of lime. I think you have the LOP. You don't need diamond orders. True, Kevin. But most drivers. I'm gonna put a community post up soon. I think. What percentage of drivers do you think are on the large order program? Less than 10%? Less than 5%? I think it's pretty low. So most drivers don't have LOP, so they can't sit around and wait for a magical $30, $40 order. So when I talk about taking advantage of what DoorDash is giving you and the programs, I'm talking to the majority of people that work DoorDash, right? Milk 2 months expired. I hope it's less than 10%. Yeah, I don't know, but I hope it's less. As a kid, my gramps would walk into the ocean and pull, ooh, gig conference. Bro, I know, man. I'm stressed about it. It's coming. It's coming. You're going to have to help me, though. We're going to have to get on a Zoom call, talk about some stuff. I get that you are busy, but we need gig conference info. I know. Listen, I'm waiting. Nashville, I've made some calls. It's coming. Don't worry. But I'm also better when, like, we got time, guys. Listen, it's 3.5 months out. We got time. Don't stress. St. Louis is fantastic. Did anyone else get the email today from DoorDash about opting in to have them track your driving? Yes, I've seen that, Erica, a few months back. They partnered with a particular company, can't remember the name. You could drop it in if you remember, and then they can track your driving to be safe. And it's just a way for them to collect data and analytics on your driving patterns and stuff. Dates, Pedro. Even Gary getting impatient. You're right about that. Shout out to Gary. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story time with y'all. Like, listen, I think it's bad. And like I've said, if DoorDash does something I think is like shady or really bad, I'm gonna call them out. And this is bad. But it kind of coincides with the email I got in the video that I am going to show you guys tonight about Dashers being given the opportunity, right? However you want to look at it, to sign up restaurants on the app. And I get it. We want the consumers. We should want our consumers to have as many options as possible, right? But a company should, a third-party delivery app like DoorDash or even Uber Eats, because maybe they do this as well, I'm not sure, should never put a merchant of any kind on an app that a consumer can order from, think they're getting it, and then not get it. It's horrible business practice, really shady. What do you think about Nugs calling you out? When did Nugs call me out? I missed something? I doubt Nugs called me out. I think you're probably misinformed. I think they are trying to see who is multi-apping. I don't know about that. Yep, using power. Yeah, I got the email for Drive Well today. Okay, yeah. I got something a few months back. I didn't opt into that, but am I behind in the chat? No, I think I'm good. I hate mail. What's with the mail hate, guys? Jay Wog, I will reach out to you about conference. I'm almost back. Sam, you have no idea how glad I am to hear from you, man. Thank you. Love it. Shout out to Jaywalk. Can everybody put the little praying hands emojis or put a little heart in the chat for my man Sam? Miss you, man. We'll talk soon, but yes, definitely looking forward to that. Everybody say what's up to Sam. Show him some love. I feel like he's been going through it. Nugs called you out too in prayer. What? Nugs called you. Oh, you're talking about when he made a video saying Jesus DoorDash and he was praying to me? That was hilarious. I commented and we talked. It's awesome. Nugs is a super funny guy, great sense of humor, doesn't have humility. I really enjoy Nugs. Shout out to him. Me and him got no problems at all. He could mention me as much as he wants because I understand. His sense of humor is really good. Nugs is too busy trying to get this. Yeah, he's trying to get that Tesla. Yeah. Shout out to Nugs, man. The gramophone hands down beats best. Oh no, who is this? The gramophone, I've tried them twice. Overrated in my opinion. I think the gramophone's popular because they're one of the places you can get a sandwich really late night, and it's a bar scene. But Blue City Deli is way better than Gramophone. Sorry, I would have to really disagree with that. What up, Sam? Nugs praying days has me. Dude, Daphne, when I saw that, I was rolling. I saw it. Somebody told me about it, and I saw it like the next morning, so I was like half a day late. And I commented like, bro, this is hilarious. Keep doing it. Like, it was funny. Really, really funny. Nugs video when he was dressed as a Rolling McDonald. Yeah, that was a good one. St. Louis top 3, Sugar Fire, bandanas for burnt ends. Oh, I love burnt ends. Blue Duck. I don't think I've eaten at the Blue Duck. Definitely has Sugar Fire. They're good. Bandanas is good. There's no beaches in St. Louis. No beaches. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the video. DoorDash should be ashamed for putting merchants, restaurants on an app without their consent. And you know, I am sure, I feel very confident. I can't say 100%. I'm sure this place has reached out to DoorDash and done something and said, hey, get us off the app. Based on the conversation I had with the restaurant manager today, and for DoorDash to not do that it's bad. It's bad. But I think, like somebody said earlier, they just want the restaurant to realize that, hey, well, look, you really want to be off the app? Look, we've gotten you 100 orders that you chose not to facilitate in this last week. Look at the money you lost. Look at the $3,000 you could have made this week if you're on our app. So I think that's what they're doing, but that's like you're bullying your way into a relationship. Horrible business practice. DoorDash, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm calling you out. because I think that's really bad. And DoorDash does, I mean, all these apps do bad stuff, all of them. DoorDash is the one we like to talk about because they're king, they're popular. More people do DoorDash than the other apps. It is what it is. But when I saw that today, I just laughed. They wasted my fuel, they wasted my time, they wasted the customer's time, and they wasted the restaurant's time. Shame on you, DoorDash, calling you out. So I just want to go live with y'all. That's live. Appreciate y'all. I got a video for you guys out tonight about the email I showed you, my plans with that, my opinion on it. I'll go a little bit of a deeper dive, show you the full email, click on some links, show you guys some things. I hope you guys are making money today. I hope you're being safe. If you've got plans to not make money, I hope you're doing something that you want to do, whatever that is. I am going to be done working for the day. I worked just a little bit today. I got some yard work to do, got some various things to do, got a video to make and send for somebody else. Got a lot of other things to do. Just as a reminder, when these apps slow down, or if your market is oversaturated or whatever, or if you're finding it harder to make your side hustle money, if you're doing it part-time, if you're finding it harder to make this full-time income, if you're somebody that usually needs to make $100 a week and now it's harder, if it's 500, if it's 1,000, many of you are like, oh, I got to make about $1,000. I think for full-timers, that's maybe your range, right? Some of you guys do it in 4 days, 5, 6, some it might take 7. If you're seeing things change and the opportunities are less, go and self-seek out other ways to make money. We are independent contractors, but we cannot call ourselves independent if we are expecting the apps to do shit for us. You need to do it for yourself. And if you're expecting the app to hold your hand, you cannot call yourself an independent contractor. That might be a really hard thing to hear, but I'm going to repeat it because I mean it. You cannot call yourself an independent contractor if you expect the apps to hold your hand. Let me say it for one more time for everybody in the other states and everybody in the back of the classroom in the story time today. You cannot call yourself independent if you expect somebody to hold your hand. You simply can't. You can't have it both ways. You control what you can control. There are many ways to make money. There are many opportunities. There are many apps that you might not even know about. Get on your phone, get on Google, get in some kind of forum, whether it's Reddit or Facebook, seek out the information and go make money. Stop expecting something different if you're not willing to do something different. You guys are fantastic. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Share this content with DoorDash. Share it with a Reddit, a Facebook. If you're on any of that stuff, share this video. I want DoorDash to see this. Because I think somebody at DoorDash has seen some of my videos. I want them to see this and be mad. I want them to email me and respond to me why they're doing this shady business practice. I would love to get that email from them, and I would share it with you guys. Even if they said I couldn't, I would. You guys are fantastic. Have a great weekend. See you in tonight's video. See you tomorrow in the video, and I'll see you live Sunday, 10 Eastern. Have a great day.